You are being studied, not admired, not respected. While you believe people reveal themselves honestly, someone is already calculating what version of themselves will make you trust them fastest and lower your guard. Fake people rarely look dangerous. That is their first advantage. The loud enemy is simple. The smiling one is expensive. You only notice the cost after your time, energy, and attention have already been taken. While you are explaining yourself, someone else is editing their personality in real time, matching your values, mirroring your interests, pretending to understand your wounds only so they can predict your reactions later. This is why betrayal often feels impossible beforehand. The fake person never enters your life as a threat. They arrive as comfort, familiarity, validation. Exactly what you were unconsciously waiting to hear. And by the time the mask slips, the damage is already emotional, financial, social. You are not confused because they changed. You are confused because they were never who they appeared to be. So how do you spot someone before the performance ends? Before the lies become your reality? Before you mistake a rehearsed character for an authentic human being? Centuries ago, one man understood this pattern with brutal clarity. Not through theory, through power, through betrayal, through watching human nature remove its mask whenever ambition entered the room. His name was Niccolò Machiavelli. While others wrote about virtue, he studied incentives. Not who people claimed to be. Who they became when reputation, survival, desire, and advantage collided. 500 years later, the costumes changed. The psychology did not. Offices replaced courts. Group chats replaced political alliances. But deception still follows the same ancient architecture. The fake person survives by appearance management. Their goal is simple: control perception. Because if they manage what you see, they manage what you believe and eventually how you behave. And once you understand the patterns, you stop being emotionally available to every polished performance that enters your life disguised as sincerity or connection. In the next few minutes, you will discover 5 signs that expose fake people before they gain access to your trust, your emotions, or your personal power. If you are ready, drop this in the comments right now. I see beyond masks. Number 1, they adapt too quickly. You call it chemistry. It is often strategy. Real people reveal layers slowly. Fake people study you like a script and rush alignment. They like what you like, hate what you hate, believe what you believe. Not naturally, efficiently. Their personality bends around your preferences because access matters more than authenticity. Machiavelli respected flexibility in politics, but warned against trusting appearances. Anyone who becomes your reflection too fast is usually managing impressions, not building real connection. Pay attention to pace. Depth that arrives too fast is often manufactured. What feels like instant understanding can be rehearsed emotional architecture. Number 2, they constantly reposition blame. Nothing is ever their fault. Not the failed relationship. Not the broken friendship. Not the conflict surrounding them. A fake person protects image before truth. Accountability threatens the performance. So every story is edited to preserve innocence and redirect scrutiny somewhere else. Nietzsche understood this instinct well. Most people do not seek truth. They seek psychological comfort. For the fake person, comfort means never facing their own reflection honestly. Patterns matter more than apologies. One excuse is human. A lifetime of convenient narratives is character. Drop this in the comments. Patterns never lie. Number 3, their kindness feels transactional. They give, but always with invisible accounting. Every favor becomes leverage waiting for a future withdrawal. Not generosity. Investment. They appear supportive while quietly building emotional debt, so when they ask for access, loyalty, or silence, refusal feels morally uncomfortable. Machiavelli knew favors create obligation. In politics, useful. In relationships, dangerous when one side never gives freely. Learn this distinction early. Genuine kindness leaves you lighter. Manipulative kindness leaves you subtly indebted. Most people stop here. But if you are still watching, you already understand something most people never will. Keep going. Number 4. Their identity changes with the room. Not growth. Calibration. Around powerful people they become polished. Around vulnerable people, superior. Carl Jung called this the persona. A necessary social mask. But when no stable core exists beneath it, the person becomes performance without center. Watch consistency. Who are they when status disappears? When no one is watching? When admiration is unavailable? That is where truth begins speaking. A fragmented identity always leaks eventually. You just need patience long enough to see it. Drop this in the comments. Consistency reveals character. Number 5. They gather information faster than they share it. They ask much, reveal little. Your openness becomes their intelligence report. While you are bonding, they are mapping. Weaknesses, desires, insecurities, boundaries. Every detail is future material. Not necessarily for attack. Sometimes simply for control. Schopenhauer believed most relationships involve hidden self-interest. Not always malicious. But in fake people, curiosity serves extraction, not understanding. Be observant with access. Privacy is not secrecy. It is intelligent boundary management. So what protects you? Not paranoia. Pattern recognition. Fake people rely on emotional speed. Awareness slows the process enough for reality to become visible. You do not need to expose everyone. You only need to stop volunteering trust before evidence deserves it. And ironically, once you stop chasing approval, fake people lose interest. They feed on access. Scarcity weakens their strategy. Because the person hardest to manipulate is not the strongest. It is the one who sees clearly and reacts slowly. Now return to the beginning. The smile. The charm. The instant connection. You no longer see chemistry first. You see pacing, consistency, accountability, and motive. This is the central truth. Fake people survive by controlling perception. Powerful people survive by controlling access. One performs. The other observes. Like this video so it reaches the people who need awareness, not just motivation. Share it with someone who keeps getting played without understanding why. Subscribe, because the next videos go deeper into the psychology of power and the kind of mental sharpness that changes outcomes quietly. The mask only fools you until you learn to study the face beneath it.